with this. All right. So my name is Autumn McLeese. I'm actually a birth doula. I'm a holistic mama of two here in Southern California. And I joined this company about 7 years ago. I actually joined for the business, um, but had to take a minute and look at all the products because I am the type of person that I will not jump into an opportunity, excuse me, without knowing and really researching and understanding what the products can do and how they can help people. So if you're new or you're considering Plexus and you're on here this morning, just know that I feel you. A lot of people, oftentimes, they feel like they need to try the products first. That's great and fine. I am going to quickly cover what the opportunity is about and then dive in a little bit to the products so you have an understanding. But it's great, pure stuff. So I jumped in when I jumped in 7 years ago. I did it for the business because we were in the hole financially. My husband works construction. It was feast or famine. I had young kids at home. My goal was not to go back to work. I didn't want to leave the house and be away from them to make, minimum wage or whatever. I wanted to be able to do something from home while I actually was homeschooling them. So, long story short, I had a couple friends try these products, had radical life changes. They accidentally started making an income. And now I feel like the rest is history. One of them ended up, telling me, you really need to look at this as, a possible opportunity to help your family financially because these products are legit. They're for anyone and everyone, and they can help so many people. So literally our work is really helping people. It's a beautiful mission. And when you break it down, the average person, they don't know what to take. If they were to go to a health food store or go to Target, they just look at all these supplements and they're like, where do I begin? Like, that's overwhelming. What's really going to work? What's really going to help my issues? And that's what I love about what we have here with our mission is we have combinations of things that can address gut health, which is huge, that can address weight management if that's what they're looking for, or just general nutrition, or things for our kiddos, or natural energy. So with that said, that's my story. I have been on so many free trips with the company now because I really did apply this and work it as a job in the nooks and crannies of my day. Now there's flexibility. So if you don't want to apply yourself to that degree, you don't have to. Some people just kind of work it like a hobby. They get a little bit of extra shopping money. They save up for their next vacation. All of that, it's great no matter how you look at it. But I wanted something life-changing for our family. And I will tell you, because of this opportunity, one of the most life-changing aspects that we would have never have ever been able to do prior to joining and finding Plexus was we were able to take our RV out for a month and we traveled the US with the kids, with my husband. My husband was not working. Our income supports the whole family. And the fact that he has flexibility and then I can do this from my phone while we're in the RV and while we're traveling places and making memories, that sounds like a dream, does it not? And that is what is possible here. So if you're someone that needs to dream a little bit more or wants to know that there is such a reality out there, then let me just reassure you, I'm living it. That's what this is. So let me share my screen and we will get started. All right, hopefully y'all can see that. So we're just going to break it down real simple, this opportunity. But first, I want to say 70% of Americans say they'd love to work from home in the nooks and crannies of their day. So really, that's a lot of people that around us would really love to see an alternate change in their lifestyle. Maybe they don't want a boss. Maybe they don't want to show up. That was me. I mean, when I did work, I hated having to ask for time off. And in fact, I ended up getting a a teaching job as a substitute teacher after I graduated college, just because there was flexibility in that. So I didn't, and I did like teaching, but I didn't have to like go work that day. It was a system where you could call in and take a job, or you didn't have to take a job. So that's just in my personality. I'm sure maybe some of you jive with that. Maybe some of you are like, nope, I love getting out, mingling with my coworkers. But nonetheless, you have an opportunity to create a side stream of income. And some of the top financial gurus of our day right now is basically saying to have multiple streams of income is smart, and to have it with a company that is, stable and has a huge, amazing future to expand around the world is even better. So we're talking about time freedom, no financial limits, which is amazing. Like, no one's going to tell me based on my degree or the place I work at, no one's going to tell me how much I can make, like where I can top off at, because really there is no cap. You can make as much as you want. If you want to make 1,000 a month, if you want to make 10,000 a month, which I've well beyond surpassed that. If you want to make 20,000 a month, which is I'm above that as well. If you want to go on to make 50, 100, whatever. Okay, so the potential here is really endless. All right, our community is like a family. And that's one thing I want to make sure that you know, is that we have something really special here. From the people above me, which is essentially the reason that I'm here, because if they wouldn't have spoken up or shared about this, then I wouldn't be here. Same for you. If you're here already, or if you're, taking a look at this opportunity, we've got great people. We really, and I'm not just saying that, like, we really have amazing, heartfelt people that love to help others. But yes, we have support, we have trainings. I've even heard, and this breaks my heart, and at the same time, it overjoys me. We do shout outs and acknowledgments for people. And some people in the past have literally said, I have never been so recognized in my life. Like, never have I felt like I deserved such attention, or just, they didn't even know or know what it felt like to have that type of acknowledgement. So that's really cool. We do have corporate trainings online and in person. And then we often take trips together, because there's things like convention, there's retreats, there's free trips that the company gives, etc. Now, here's the best of the best right here in front of you. Work as little or as much as you want, with the potential to earn six-figure income, lavish trips and gifts, and a free car. I have a $1,500 coffee machine in my dining room that my friend is like really jealous that I have, because she had to pay $1,500 for her coffee machine, and I got it free through Plexus, which I'm just constantly blown away that we get treated and spoiled like this. I mean, here we have our own business we're making money from, and yet the company will come in on top of that and do different incentives and different contests. I have so many free things. I've gotten shopping sprees, and I'm just sharing this with you because in case this is kind of like your love language, where you're like, oh yeah, that motivates me a ton, then just know that is part of what we have here. And if that doesn't motivate you, then no worries, but it's there if you want to partake. Okay, this is probably the lengthiest part of the business, so let me just go as quickly as I can through this. How are we different? Our products are for all ages, genders, ethnicities. There's no inventory here. I know we all think of like the old school days when people would have to buy product and stuff it in their closet, and then it's just wasted money just sitting there, right? Or you got to try and sell it and do something. None of that. We're all virtual. We're all online. I don't lift a finger to send anything. I give them my website link, and Plexus Corporate sends that. This is a ground floor opportunity. We are expanding around the world. So literally insanely amazing potential. If you know network marketing at all, you'll know there's placing and stacking people and many other opportunities. None of that here. It's also why I considered this, because I don't like all of that. I want this just to be a normal, regular, I share, you purchase, like none of that weirdness that's like, oh, we'll place here and do this and balance this. No. So Plexus is so different in that way. And that's why I'm here. That's why I really appreciate it. We have community that's non-competitive. We have an A+ rating at the Better Business Bureau. There's no monthly quotas, and spouses can join, which is incredible because I am actually at the top of the company. My husband, who does not work this business, is actually in one of the top 3 ranks. He's actually 3 from the top. It goes Emerald, promotional level, Sapphire, and Diamond, and he's an Emerald. So that is insanely amazing that essentially I can work his business and mine, and then we can go and do it all over again. So the top level of his company is Diamond. And you can go and do that and hit Diamond again by re-enrolling under yourself if you so desire to. There's no pressure here, by the way. I just want you to know that right off the bat, that this is not a high pressure, you've got to do this. No one should ever feel that way. And that's also what makes us different. You can also outrank your sponsor. So once again, if you're familiar with this type of thing, that will mean a lot to you. That's a really positive thing. No monthly website fees. We have a great referral program. For example, just by starting and referring 3 people with these products, or just saying, hey, I'm starting these new health products. Do you want to do them with me and try them out? By doing that, if you do that in the first 30 days, you're going to earn $300. If you do it outside of your first 30 days, you're still getting $200 for 3 people. It's incredibly generous. They are consumable products. So that's also a key to our success. Jewelry, purses, bags, kitchenware, that's all great. Okay. And I will occasionally, once every couple of years, maybe buy something. But to have to continuously sell something that is not consumable is very hard work. You have to keep looking for new people. And that's really what ties into our residual income, is the fact that when people get on our products, and I will talk about them in just a quick second, when they get on and their eczema is gone, or their migraines are gone, or they don't have anxiety anymore and they're off of their anxiety medication, by golly, they are not getting off these products. They will be lifers. They feel so good, whatever their story is, and they buy them month after month after month. So that is the residual income. The products speak for themselves. I don't need to go hunt them down. They come try, they have life changes, and that's how it works. And then 60-day money back guarantee we have on any and all products. So essentially people can come to try them for a full 2 months and get their money back. And we're paid in cash weekly and monthly. Now, the hope, health, happiness part of this, which is really what we are as a company. So just a little bit about corporate. They're located in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're backed by Morgan Stanley. We're debt-free. We're top 30 in the world. We have holistic medical doctors on staff and 10 scientists. Everything is plant and vitamin based, free from GMOs, pesticides, gluten, etc. They also test for heavy metals. They do third-party testing for all sorts of stuff. That's a lot more than I can say for any supplement that I took at the health food store. I did not do the research or call up the company to find out, is this tested for heavy metals, or does this have GMOs in it, or whatever. We get to rest assured that the quality of what we're taking is good stuff. We also have some clinical studies on various products, which is really rare for a supplement company to have, and everything is made here in the US. I want to focus on gut health really quick so you can see the value, because we all have a gut. Everyone needs to give their gut attention, because 70 to 80% of your immune system lies within your gut. It's also known as your second brain. We have more neurotransmitters and more serotonin receptors in our gut than we do in our brain. And let's just take a look at all the different health conditions that not only do we have testimonies for all of these things, but these all are really connected back to something called Candida overgrowth. That's a fungus that starts to overgrow because of we've been on antibiotics, medications, birth control, or we just have poor diet or lots of stress in our life, or we eat a lot of junk food, which feeds Candida. This is really one of the main underlying culprits in our health that causes us to have the symptoms that we do. Okay. So I could give a whole health talk on just this. We don't have time, but I just want you to look through and see these are all the things that Plexus can help with. And we have products that address these various things and an amazing testimony page, which we can add you to. Just last little tidbit here, one course of antibiotics can affect your microbiome for up to 1 year. So you might be thinking, well, I don't have any gut issues or none that I know of. Well, likely you do. Some of your health problems might even be linked back to it. Some of your health problems, maybe not so much, but we can all benefit from investing in our gut health. And what's great about these products is that so many of them, even if they're not specifically gut health, they have a gut health component to them. So it's really great. Plexus has kind of snuck in that aspect as many times as they can. So now the products. Quick overview, because I want to wrap this up for you guys. This is our pink drink. Body balancing, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, blood sugar, glucose balancing drink. I want you to think more stable mood, better sleep, more energy over time, possibly slimming down, mental clarity, less sugar cravings, and more. This drink, when you balance your blood sugar, you're thinking, well, I'm not a diabetic. It doesn't matter. We all have blood sugar that is out of whack with our stress and our diet and everything. So when we can balance that, oh, you can feel like a whole new person. You can have more patience if you have kids. I had more patience with my kids. I had no idea that was a blood sugar thing. So this is connected to basically every testimony in the company. And this is a must if you're going to come try these products. We also just came out with a 3-day reset. This is a cleansing system. It gives you all the food, nutrition, protein, everything you need for a 3-day cleanse/metabolic and cellular reset. It's incredible. People are losing on average like 6 to 8 pounds in the 3 days. They are giving their body only good ingredients, only good nutrition, more protein than the average person gets daily. It is fantastic. And if you could only see some of these before and after pictures, people have more energy, they have mental clarity. Some people have even said like, gosh, I want to keep going. Like, I feel so good. I wish it was like more than 3 days. Then we have our most amazing probiotic I've ever seen. It's called our Probio 5, and it addresses that candida or that yeast overgrowth in the body. This is a huge reason why we have so many of the testimonies that we do. This is part probiotic, part enzyme blend. So this goes in to weed out the bad and replenish the good. It is a game changer. BioCleanse is our oxygenated magnesium cleanse, helps keep the bowels moving, helps oxygenate and alkalinize the gut, creating a good environment for all the good gut flora. But let's just be honest, there's a lot of people that don't use the bathroom every day, and some crazy, amazing testimonies of people that lived in the ER because they could not go to the bathroom, or they had to live on medication because their stomach was rock hard and they couldn't go. So even if you struggle a little bit to a lot, these 2 gut health products can really help change things, change everything, really. We have an amazing award-winning vitamin that has aloe vera and all methylated vitamins. It basically means nothing synthetic. Everything is natural and bioavailable, so you can see internal and external effects. Collagen, we all have probably jumped aboard the collagen train. If not, you want to, you need to. It's great for gut health. Also great for anti-aging, for cellulite, wrinkles, sagging skin, etc. Ours smells like vanilla. It has no flavor. It has extra additives to help slow the breakdown of collagen and help with just numerous different anti-aging properties. It is phenomenal. For those people that live in pain, maybe you have a family member or friend that's living on over-the-counter pain medication. They are likely destroying their liver and their gut health. And that's where I get really passionate about trying to help people that can really benefit, but can address their pain and address their inflammation, but go about it in a healthier way. And that's where Plexus can come in. We have an anti-aging skincare serum, which is thebomb.com. This duo is a day and night serum, a couple pumps in the morning, couple at night. Most skincare serums are full of hormone disruptors, chemicals and toxins that are just creating such a toxic overload in our body, because whatever goes on our skin goes into our bloodstream. So this is actually, this surpasses the EU standards when it comes to the purity and the quality. And it is so simple, and it has 11 different actives to take care of every need, from bags under your eyes to discoloration in the face to taking over as your toner and moisturizer and exfoliator, etc. Our lean protein is our protein drink or snack on the go. It's got grass-fed whey from cows with no growth hormone, and we do have a vegan option. And then our plant-based energy active, and this is a favorite. So if you're sensitive, I can't talk this morning, to caffeine, I actually did fantastic on this. I used to get really shaky with caffeine. Most people do great. That's because it's got some just natural tea extract, as well as some other antioxidants and hidden superfoods within it. Helps increase nitric oxide production, which could do great things for your cholesterol, as well as can help libido as well. And our kids, we can't forget about our kiddos. We have 2 products, a drink and bioavailable vitamin probiotic combo that's in chewable form. Our hydration product is out of this world amazing. We have all 5 electrolytes. And let me just tell you, Gatorade, Liquid IV, Pedialyte, those don't even have all 5 electrolytes. So move over, all of y'all, because our Hydrate is the best. We have natural weight management products, MetaBurn. This is one of our favorites. It's a metabolism boosting, fat burning natural supplement, herbal supplement, I should say. Give you a little extra energy before you hit the gym, or if you need a boost to exercise. We have greens, the best tasting greens ever. Doesn't taste like you're drinking grass. It actually has a little berry flavor. We've got fermented fruits and vegetables in here, and kombucha and green tea. And so that does it. We have come to the end. I want to thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I want you to lastly think about, who do you know? Okay, so let's be real here. We all know at least 3 people that have some sort of struggle in pain, in weight management, in needing energy, in gut health, whatever it is. But we actually know a lot more people beyond who we think we know, because there's people silently struggling. They just don't always talk about it. So that's where we come out. And if we, I never used to post on Facebook ever. But when I joined Plexus and I saw that the people that were growing and the people that were, able to find people that wanted these products, they were kind of sharing about them and sharing about their own journey on the product. So as I got started, I shared what I was experiencing as I got started, and I got to take people along with me on that journey. And so that's what's so great, is I was able to help people by sharing my own journey and then kind of sharing what the products were and what they were about. So that took a lot of me getting out of my comfort zone at first, because like I said, I didn't post, but I got used to it. And now here I am 7 years later. And if you ask me now, Autumn, was it worth posting on Facebook to literally make enough money that supports your whole family and allows you to do vacations and save for the future and the kids' college and things that you would have never been able to do? I would say, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth getting over the fear and putting myself out there a little bit, which, took a little bit of time. I got better and better, but, and on the flip side, who will you meet? Our world of social media is so big, and I can show you not only how to reach out to friends and family, or kind of, how to start that conversation. We don't ever want this to be salesy. Please do not think we want you to be a salesperson. No. We want you to have your own story and just talk genuinely about what you think and feel about these products. But there's ways to meet people in other countries. There's ways to reach out to online influencers. There's ways to think about what health professionals, massage therapists, chiropractors can we reach out to see if they'd like to take a look at these products. So there's so many ways to grow a business here. I don't want you to just think that I just have to go like hit up my neighbor and all these people. No, there's so many ways. So with that said, I hope you will come and consider to at least start by trying the products. There's, like I said, never any pressure here. And obviously, if you have in mind you want to do this as a business, then share your journey as you get started on the product so people can start to see what you're doing, because nothing is more frustrating than someone that's been on the products for a month or two, and then they just come out of nowhere and start screaming about Plexus and how it's helped them or changed so much, but nobody got to be a part of that process. It just comes out of left field. It doesn't look very authentic. So as you take that first picture with your pink drink, you say, guys, I'm starting a new health journey. I kind of am excited. I'm not sure what this is going to entail. I'm not sure what results I'm going to see, but I'll take you along on it and I'll let you know what I experience, and be real and be authentic. And if you can be that, you will likely end up helping so many people. And because of that, people will come back to you one day. And here's the best of it all. People will come back to you one day and say, thank you. Thank you for sharing, because my health or my life or my kids have a different mom, or my husband has a different wife, because that was literally the story of my good friend. And it gets me emotional thinking about how these products took her life and changed her for the better and for the betterment of her family. So with that said, thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. If not, feel free to, check back with the person that invited you. There are some great sales this month. They just announced just the other day. So, check with them about that if you want to come in and try the products, and at least give them at least bare minimum that 60 days. 60 to 90 days is more ideal. 4 months is even better, but that's where we're at. So thanks for being here.